event, but of course he's welcome to chime in.
Absolutely.
Free thought. You know, Kanye had this TMZ interview.
Familiar with it,
everybody focused on the slavery stuff. I honed in on it. Go back to the 9-10 clip. What he says about his daughter, real quick. See, this is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That mama's white and I'm black. I said, damn, I wish I got the heads up. They said, no, we had to tell her because of Martin Luther King's birthday. But a white teacher told her that. So what does it mean to be...
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, I'm saying, why do we always let white people validate our experience? Why can't we validate it for ourselves? Go to the 5-10, where he talks about, you know, the love affair with the Democratic Party. And, you know, in the mob mentality. It's like, man, as soon as a brother or sister say something, man, everybody want to get in their feelings and attack them. Y'all wasn't attacking Richard Spencer. You know what I'm saying? And then why I can't think for myself? Why I can't have my own thoughts and ideas? And why I need a white person to validate what I'm saying about black experience? We don't validate what white people say about the white experience. You got it?
The views of Donald Trump, as much as you want to show people that they shouldn't be intimidated from showing their true feelings, expressing themselves freely, and that the hat is a lightning rod for this kind of free thought that is lost in our society because people get bullied and shouted down and they're intimidated to the point where they have to shut up. Is that fair?
It's the mob. The mob tries to tell you what to think. The mob tries to make all blacks be Democrats for you know, food stamps and stuff. It's the mob. Like, and by the way, you're just talking to the emotion. You know, when you get Candace, ask her, she's going to drop you the facts.
We're going to have Candace on in a bit.
The kid, if you ask the kid that stood in Tiananmen Square in front of the tank why he did it, he might not be able to explain that. But you can't diminish that moment if I can't give you the direct explanation.
But that kid had a righteous point of view that he really believed in, and that's why he was standing in front of the tank.
My righteous point of view is free thought. Now, if you want to ask me...
Yeah, I mean, so did he do the Democrat piece already? He talked about the Democrats?
He talked about the Democrats right there, son.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I mean, so it's like...
He needs a history lesson, but he did talk about it.
Well, I mean, you know, to hell with history. No offense.
No, he needs a history lesson.
Network. I mean,
this is one of the problems.
I'm saying...
We have a poor understanding of history.
Let's just deal with the claim, though. See, my training's in philosophy. Like, there's a claim being made, and the claim is...
Free thought.
Why people can't think. And I'm saying... So Socrates talks about the opinion of the many.
Okay.
Right? And the opinion of the many, or the mob mentality, or the cultural construct, or the tradition that I'm raised in, you know, if I'm black, I vote Democrat. I mean, so as soon as a black person says, well, maybe I'm black, but maybe I want to take a look at the Democrat, maybe I don't want to vote Democrat this time. What do the black people say? Oh, you should trade it to your race. Why? Because I just want to think about whether or not I want to vote for Gretchen or not. Because I'm not supporting Hillary. You know what I mean?
We should vote based upon policies.
But you got to be thinking to say that.
We should vote based upon policy.
Now.
And I've said, well,
you thinking you about to get in trouble, Mike?
Well, dude,
the mob.
I've been studying for 26 years. This ain't the first time I've started thinking.
The mob is about to get you.
Oh no, ain't nobody gonna get me.
You better not have no.
Here's the thing. I've said this numerous times on this station. We need to focus on the policies and not the party.
Right.
Okay.
Which means we would have to, as a group of people, be thinking.
Well, not just thinking. We need to study the policies and study how they impact us.
We have to be thinking about
now, what Kanye does is Kanye openly embraces a white supremacist whose policies, majority of them are negative, detrimental to African Americans, and Kanye does not denounce these negative policies supported by this man that he embraces. See, this is the problem. If you want to talk about free thought does not mean being ignorant of history. He talked about free. I'm not saying you personally, but he talked about free thought. Don't take it personally.
No, I'm not taking it personally.
So he talked about free thought because I saw it because but see,
I don't care about what Kanye does.
But see, Kanye's important. See, people have to understand. No, he is. He has 28.5 million followers on Twitter. Kanye is an influencer. Kanye was interviewed by TMZ within hours. Listen. See, we have to. We got to understand.
Thinking
Kanye,
then what he says can be thought about.
But you're talking about an adult. No. Listen.
You eat the fish and you don't eat the bones.
Listen.
You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're thinking about what Kanye says.
Kanye is influential to many of our youth.
Don't take away my ability to think.
We're not talking about your ability to think. We're not talking about taking away ability to think. Okay,
well,
but what
Kanye said it's just gonna
no. You misunderstand what I'm saying. See, I follow Kanye on Twitter. I follow a lot of media outlets because I'm in media and I report on this.
I'm in media.
So I read all of Kanye's Twitter posts regarding this, trying to clean it up, even the ones he deleted. Because he's deleted some of his Twitter posts. Okay, so I saw the interviews. I saw portions of the interview that he did with Charlamagne the God. And Charlamagne was on MSNBC, Ali Velshi yesterday.
Forget Charlamagne.
Well, no. We don't have to forget
Charlamagne's got a book called Black Privilege.
No.
He's whack.
We don't have to deal with that. What I'm saying, you see, Kanye also said Michael Jordan should be on the $20 bill.
He should be. I agree with that.
No.
Because Harriet Tubman was not a capitalist. Harriet Tubman is not the right symbol for a oppressive currency backed by a military that leads to a prison industrial complex that has global exploitation of workers and women and black and brown people around the world. Michael Jordan is the better symbol for capitalism. I wouldn't even desecrate or destroy or demean Harriet Tubman by putting her on the devil's dollar.
Okay, why was but you want people to come spend devil's dollars with you?
Well, because I got to buy from the devil in the devil's country.
Okay.
Yeah?
So
when you
let's look at something.
And sell your DVDs, you take the devil's dollar.
Absolutely.
But I ain't turning it down. Because we live in the devil's system.
I ain't turning it down.
Don't put an angel on the devil's dollar and act like that's a compliment to the angel. Don't put the Harriet Tubman on the money and act like you doing something to represent her legacy. Her legacy ain't no money. Her legacy, don't act like that's you hooking her up. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying put Jesus on the $100 bill. That's a good thing. No, it's not.
It does say God we trust.
No, it's not. But that ain't God.
Let me ask you a question.
That's the God that the American white Anglo-Saxon Protestant white man has set up, my brother. And that's what I'm saying. As we start to think, man, we get demonized for thinking. And as soon as somebody say Harriet Tubman is not best represented by putting her on money, y'all will be like, well, no, man, she is not best represented by being put on this devil's dollar.
Let me ask you a question. Calm down.
I'm calm.
No, you're not. Calm down.
I am calm.
Let me ask you a question.
You ain't seen me not be calm ever.
Calm down. Let me get a word in there.
No,
calm
you
down.
can get a word in.
Calm down. Okay, so
I talk faster than you.
Why was Harriet Tubman suggested to be on the $20 bill in the first place?
Because Negroes always want to be validated by white folks.
No, that's not why.
That's validation, son.
No. Let me
it's
explain.
Validation.
Let me explain to you what happened. What happened was 2020 is the 100th year anniversary of women getting the right to vote. It's the 100th year anniversary of the 19th Amendment.
Okay.
So there was an initiative.
That got to do with money.
I'm explaining it to you. There was an initiative. There was an initiative a couple of 2 or 3 years ago,
sponsored by black people.
It's called Women on 20s.
You're right.
They were taking nominations. They were taking nominations. No, black people didn't start it because we didn't create this monetary system.
Exactly.
However, what happened was they were going to put Harriet. They voted, so they took suggestions of who. So African Americans did vote for that. Yes, they did.
We didn't start the movement.
No, we didn't start the movement.
We didn't even think
just
about
like we didn't start this country. But we were here before Europeans were here.
So how do we honor? How's that an honor to put the system?
No, what they were doing was they were putting women. They were putting women on the $20 bill. They were talking about women who deserve to be on the $20 bill. People who did things to better this country. Okay, and they take it. Now, who's on the $20 bill now?
Is it Andrew?
Andrew Jackson,
Yeah,
a slave owner named Andrew Jackson.
Because it's slave money.
So
it's slave money, man.
So they would take it. So they would
it's
take
slave
it.
money,
No,
Mike.
just calm down.
It's slave money,
So
Mike.
they would take
I'm
it
not
down.
gonna put Moses on Pharaoh's money and then act like I'm doing Moses a favor, Mike. Come on, man.
Well, people didn't say. Well, no. What it was. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the cause. Let's go to the cause. People should research women on 20s.
Yeah,
research women because that's what that initiative came from. He also said Dr. King and Malcolm X were too far removed or too far ago to be relevant to the day.
First of all, Mike, you ain't been in no middle school, bruh. Let me tell you, these little kids don't know who Martin Luther King is.
That doesn't mean they're not relevant today. That means we need to teach them.
No, man.
I have been in middle school. That means we need to teach them.
First of all,
I've also been in detention centers.
First of all, the parents don't even talk race anymore, man. Martin and Malcolm,
that doesn't mean they're not relevant.
Are so irrelevant to the way the average black person thinks right now. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
But see, that doesn't mean
no. See, what I'm saying is, rappers know the culture, man. And I know it hurts us. You know, we're academics and we Black history and all that. Rappers know the culture, man. The cats out here listening to Migos don't know nothing about no Malcolm X.
And that's problematic. They need to be taught.
He didn't say it wasn't problematic. He just said that they was irrelevant.
They're not irrelevant.
They are irrelevant.
It's just people unaware of them. They are relevant.
They know Cardi B. They don't know Martin Luther King. They don't know Ida B. Wells.
And that's a problem.
And their parents don't know. And watch this.
Which means
this
they
is
need to be
going to hit
taught.
hard, ladies and gentlemen. Please put the comments in the Facebook. Please say everything you want to say, because I'm coming to hit you with the knockout Mike Tyson punch. Their grandparents don't know, and the great-grandparents don't know, man. The builders, the baby boomers, the millennials, the Generation X's, man, black people don't do black history, man.
Which is part of the problem.
Go up in any black church.
I've spoken at black churches.
On April the 4th, and it's closed. And they don't even know it's Martin Luther King Assassination Day. Go up on February 21st, and it's closed. They don't even know Malcolm got killed that day, man.
They'll celebrate Dr. King more than Malcolm X.
And they only celebrate Dr. King because it's the national holiday. If they didn't have that, they wouldn't even be doing it.
So what I'm saying is
they're irrelevant.
They're not irrelevant. We're just ignorant to how irrelevant they are. There's a difference. They're not irrelevant.
Do you understand that in a hip-hop culture, relevance is not about objectively being relevant, Mike?
I grew up listening to hip-hop.
But relevance is about, are you hot right now? So what he was simply saying was, Martin and Malcolm ain't hot right now. That's true. Why are y'all tripping?
Kanye's not hot right now either.
He might not be, but Martin Luther King ain't, and Malcolm X ain't hot.
But see, being hot and being relevant are not the same thing.
In the hip hop culture lingo, it is, man. Where you been?
But this is part of the problem.
This is how they do. They be like, "Come on, boo boo, come on, boo. I sold more than you. I got a new series."
I'm very familiar.
So I'm
with
saying,
that.
all he was saying is that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King ain't hot for young people right now. Young people are not thinking about it.
Being hot and relevant are not. I don't think they're the same thing.
In a hip hop culture. Okay. The way hip hop artists use the word,
and part of the problem is that hip hop has been taken over by corporate conglomerates.
Hey, no, it's not
fine because it shifted this landscape of conscious hip hop into another direction.
No more conscious hip hop.
This is what I'm just saying.
Conscious hip hop is dead.
This is what I'm just saying. No, they still exist, but they're not on the radio like this.
They're irrelevant.
They're not on the radio like this.
They're irrelevant. Don't nobody listen to them. Migos.
And this is part of the problem. The mumble rappers, the ratchet rappers. This is part of the problem, and it's designed to destroy our youth.
And it's destroying it.
And this is why they need to be taught their history.
With the redhead rapping about broccoli and stuff.
This is why they need to be taught their history.
What's his what was it? You got Fetty Wap, and you got the other guy rapping about broccoli.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is y'all is killing my man. He's just telling y'all. He's telling y'all what the culture is like. And this is what I don't understand. Can we just think about our own culture and be honest about our own culture and why people got to be getting mad when somebody's telling the truth? Look, at the end of the day, I went to Morehouse, man. I'm telling you, cats are not thinking about Martin Luther King at all. They're not thinking about Stokely Carmichael. They're not thinking about Malcolm X. They're not thinking about nothing. The only guy people might even be thinking about is Farrakhan. A little bit. A little bit. They're not thinking about Al. They're not thinking about Jesse. They're not thinking about nobody. They might think a little bit about Obama, a little bit. But come on, man, and we talking about black people. It would take a white man.
Right.
See, Steve Neveland would have to do a show on Malcolm X, and then black people would be like, "Well, you know, I never thought about Malcolm X." Michael Moore would have to do a documentary on Martin Luther King, and then black people would be like, "You just see the Michael Moore documentary?"
What I'm saying is, our people need to be taught this history. Our people need to be taught this history. Maybe he should have said it a little bit better.
Well, you know, the brother got the big jaws. He broke his jaw.
Well, no. He's off his meds.
He always been a little crazy.
Yeah, he was crazy when he married Kim Kardashian.
No, he was crazy when he rapped with his mouth wired shut and made a song called Through the Wire.
I'm familiar with that.
And it was the dopest idea ever, but I'm still asking myself, who decides to rap while their mouth is shut? You already knew the brother was a crazy artist,
I understand that, but we're talking about a different level here. Now, the other thing is, what meds was he off of when he married Kim Kardashian?
Well, I don't know, because Ray J wasn't on no meds when he.
But he didn't marry her. Reggie wasn't wealthy.
Reggie Bush wasn't on no meds when he. Right. You know what I'm saying? She was gonna get a brother, and she had ample practice learning what brothers like. She got that thing together. That first brother, she was kind of naive. Second brother, she got a little better. By the time, and them all the brothers we don't know about, but by the time she got to Kanye, she knew what to wear, how to smell, where to touch, what to lick, what to kiss, what to hug, what to say. Baby, you the best, you the biggest. Oh, it never happened like this before. Rap for me. And he was like, I'm in love. So don't act like she did not practice.
I ain't say she didn't practice.
She hunted.
But he's a little confused.
And all I'm going to say is this. Y'all got to stop being mad because the Kardashian hunted and got her prey.
Oh, they were like vampires. They're like vampires to the African-American community and African culture.
Because the other one got my man Odom.
They're like Lamar Odom,
She got him.
And then Rob Kardashian got Black China.
Right. And then she doing the big booty Josephine Baker thing.
Yeah, they're like vampires.
Look, they study us. We don't even study ourselves. I got to take a break. We'll be right back. Mike's got an event he's having. And we're going to hit these lines, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, man. Stop waking and baking, you know what I'm saying? And wake and think.
Yeah, we need to think, but it needs to be based upon facts and evidence, though.
Facts and evidence. Facts were created in the 17th century. Evidence is a function of the scientific method, which was also created.
Facts and evidence which consistent with reality.
Y'all need to step outside of these constructs, because you can't be a nationalist and talk about Africa, but you're using European constructs about inference to the best explanation and abduction. Come on, don't come on my side of the street, baby. This is what I do for a living. We'll be right back
which is consistent with reality. Is that which is consistent with reality? This guy...
Reality is constructed, brother.
No. Is that which is consistent with reality?
Everything is contextual.
This guy hasn't denounced any of Trump's policies that are detrimental to African Americans. See, this is part of the problem.
That's the one thing that I didn't
See, this is part of the problem. See, what he should have said, this is part of the problem. He embraces Trump and he talks about free thought.
But he said it, though. He said, I'm not political. Y'all got to listen.
Then he wears a Make America Great Again hat, and that's not political.
I can't say David is doing something for the black community, but I can't tell you what. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get what he's saying with that. Like, you talking about Trump doing this for black. What? What is he doing?
Yeah.
He don't speak on nothing.
It's detrimental. Reverse it. He redeclared the war on drugs.
Trump is a capitalist. Kanye is a capitalist. They all want to make money and be rich. That's all they're about.
Yeah, but
so he's basically.
But there's a difference in how you make the money and what you do, who you hurt on the way to making the money.
They don't care about hurting nobody.
So you're saying Kanye is just like Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's ignorant too. He's ignorant.
Trump is ignorant.
That's what I'm saying. Trump is ignorant as hell. Trump is ignorant as hell.
They're the same kind of thing.
Trump is ignorant as hell.
They're the same.
But when we see people like this, see now Kanye, I hope they get Kanye the help he needs, because Kanye needs help. He never recovered from his mother dying the way she died.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But in that interview with TMZ, he talked about being on opioids because of the liposuction and them trying to increase it. Now, there have been articles since then from his interviewing his representatives saying that he's off of his meds. He's not taking his medication properly. Okay? So I think he may need some type of rehab possibly also.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is all of that has nothing to do with claims. See, people always fall into the ad hominem. We could talk about the man all day long, but I'm just saying, let's just take the claim.
We can take the claim.
People should be able to engage in critical thinking.
critical thinking. I agree with
in a free way. And
I agree with that.
If we take that claim, look,
I agree with that.
And then what's that look like?
But
the man over in the corner.
But a lot of what he's saying is false.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
but take the man and put him over.
I agree with critical thinking,
right, and
I agree with.
And I agree that black people don't think critically.
I agree. A lot of us don't.
The mass of black people.
I agree with that.
It's the mob. We just a mob mentality.
A lot of us don't. Now the other thing is, a lot of our people don't know where to go to get the information. I have people come to me and tell me that they don't know where. This is one of the reasons why I created the African History Network, because a lot of our people don't know where to get the information. I find a lot of our people want to learn. They don't know where to go.
They don't even know how to learn.
Right,
No. A lot of our people.
They don't even know how to learn. Memorizing dates and facts is one
No,
thing.
that's not really.
But they don't know. But they don't know
understand
how
the
to
inner
learn.
working of everything.
They don't know how to learn.
Yeah, understand the inner working of everything.
I know how to.
Yeah, it's dealing with
learn.
philosophy and it's dealing with the inner workings of how things connect together.
Right.
And then so when you study history, this is why you have to study. You can't study isolated incidents.
Right.
You have to study them chronologically.
Right.
You know, which is
There's a
extremely
whole
important.
methodology.
There's a methodology
that comes
between it.
with
There's a
how you
methodology.
interpret, find, engage,
Right.
and understand
Exactly.
information.
Right.
Black people don't even understand that.
Right. Well, this is why This is why they have to be taught as opposed
Man,
to just
I've been
being
teaching
chastised.
Bible study for 20 years.
I'm not saying you don't teach.
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm not
my
saying you don't
experience.
teach.
I'm saying my experience, even my experience in teaching Bible study.
Right.
People come in, they bring their Bible, man.
They bring a devotional Bible,
right?
not a study
but I'm saying,
Bible.
but you start going through,
Right.
and showing them,
Right.
Like I was doing Leviticus last night,
Right.
And the Lord says, and I
Right.
said, hey guys, these are dietary laws
Right.
for a culture that doesn't have refrigerators.
Right.
That's why it says you got to throw the food out after 3
Right.
days.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And one of the
No
sisters say,
refrigerator.
but didn't God say it? And I said, sister. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I was like, sister, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to give you an understanding
I understand.
of exactly what's going on.
Right.
But you can't let go of God wrote this.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. It was man that wrote it.
Right. What I need you to do, sister, is loosen
understand.
up the nut on that bolt
I understand.
a little bit, because you'll never
It's something
understand
outside
this.
the circumference of your
if
own
you
awareness.
think God wrote this,
It's something outside
you'll
of the
never
circumference.
understand
Exactly.
it.
I agree.
And
And then the other thing is,
Yeah.
a lot of them will come to Bible study class with a devotional
Yeah,
Bible, not a
not
study
study
Bible,
Bible.
and don't know
And
what a
don't
study
know
Bible
Bible
is.
is.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come back.
Okay.
We ready?
No, but y'all coming back.
Oh yeah, we're waiting on you. All right, let's take a couple calls, and then I want to make sure we get your announcement.
All right.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Because that's this weekend, right?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday.
That's the presentation you kind of did at the.
Oh no, this is the full 3-hour presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the full 3-hour presentation.
This is gonna be.
Yeah, but see that. Oh, go ahead. Take a look at that.
Oh, at 90s.
Yeah,
Okay,
90, the new 90s now. It's got to be 71 Oakland Avenue.
Yeah, let's make sure we get that.
How's everybody doing? About to come back.
When is your show on here?
Sundays, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's
Okay.
down here, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
You right before Pastor Mo then.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We back. 31377. Hanson and soap. Oh man, I love that joint. But I feel alone even when we're alone. I love that joint.
So during the break, David and I kept talking, and a lot we agreed on.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said it, because people
Yeah.
would be like, Mike and Bullock.
Right. A lot we agreed on.
And why can't brothers just get along? We do get along.
Right, exactly.
One, we do get along.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
One.
Exactly.
We got to
Because you invited me to speak at Greater St. Matthew's
I invited you to Bethany.
58th anniversary.
The greatest thing about you, Bethany. I mean, no, yeah, look. I'm glad you said, because we got to say that.
Exactly.
'Cause people will be like, man, how can the brothers
Mike and Bullock about to kill each other on the radio. It's about to be the battle royal.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, we do get along.
Right.
We actually agree on a lot.
Exactly.
Okay, now-
Exactly. Because we were talking during the break,
Yeah.
and we agree on a lot. We agree that we should be critical thinkers.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I dealt with this, and people listen to my show. They know I absolutely talk about that.
Right.
And we need to study policies and how it's not about the political party or the personality. It's about the policies, how the policies line up with your issues, with your interests, but also not just your issues personally. I also look at how they impact my people. It's not just me personally. It's how these policies, because there may be a politician. Well, personally, for me, it may not be the best option for me, but for my people, that policies are better for my people. Okay, so I'm concerned. I put my personal preferences in issues aside, and I look at how it affects my people as a whole also. But we need to focus on the policies. I totally agree with that.
All right, I'll put it.
You want to go to get some calls?
Yeah. Let me get his number, though. 313-778-7600. Somebody say trying to advance Kanye West as someone worthy of relevance ain't going to work. Shaking my head. Ronald Lawrence. What a dumb comment. I have not said one time.
You saying we should look at we're not saying you're not saying everything he said was true. What you're saying is we should look at him saying we should be critical thinkers.
And I have not said he was relevant. I said listen to the words. Mm-hmm. Y'all are doing that ad hominem. I mean, like
even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly. But there's so much bad thinking. See, man, y'all need to study logic, man. But that's fine. Look, 313-778-7600. Fish dinner, 16400 West 7 Mile. Today from 11 to 6. Whiting catfish, baked beans, blackout peas, also turkey and dressing, and there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, DD, text me the menu, man. But definitely the fish is hot. All right. Also, we cutting hair tomorrow for free. Men ages 13 to 19.
Oh, that's good.
Speak Rock, 396 LaBelle, Highland Park, Michigan, Greater St. Matthew Baptist Church. It's free. It's called The Chop Up. Let's chop up the head and chop up the conversation.
So this is a church doing some good work in the community.
Yeah, man, my church, we do all kind of good work.
The reason why I say that is because a lot of times people criticize churches and say, oh, they don't do nothing.
Oh,
they just
don't
collect
go to
money.
church no way.
Yeah, exactly.
And the ones who come and criticize is putting $1 in. Ain't nobody caring about y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right, free thought, baby. Free thought. Oh,
critical thinking.
Also, people have been asking me about when we're going to get another store.
Okay.
Somebody just called about
We're going to get another store, hopefully, if you all really are serious about this, in 2 months. Okay? And so I'm going to roll the new investment opportunity out Monday. Mm-hmm. And the lowest investment would be $5, the highest would be up to $15,000. And really, I think folks need to come in at about $1,000 because we'll get this store. We need to collectively raise about $150,000. All right, so I'm gonna roll that out Monday. But if you're thinking about it, you just put your money aside. Put your $5 aside, your $1,000, your $15, your $2,000, your $5,000, your $10. Just put it aside and let's go get this second.
So this is economic empowerment.
Oh man, and it's cooperative because
cooperative economics.
Because people always say Bullock store. It's actually not mine. The store. 50% of the store that we have now is owned by 80 people. Okay. It's cooperative economics.
And we have a history of co-ops. People don't understand this. Dr. Jessica Gordon Nemhard, people need to research her. She wrote a book called Collective Courage. It's about a history of African-American cooperatives going back to the 1700s.
And this is what we've been doing.
Yes, we have a history of that.
And the store that Thomas More, I hope I got his name right, Ida B. Wells' friend in Memphis had.
Yeah, Tom Moss. Tom Moss. Memphis, Tennessee, 1892.
Do y'all know what the name of the store was?
Yeah, it was the People's Grocery.
And what's the name of our store?
The People's what? People's Store. Yeah.
Now we didn't do that. That was like the ancestors. Like, we didn't even look that up.
Yep. Wow. Yep. And that's how, because of that lynching that took place, that's how she got involved in the anti-lynching movement.
Right. That's right. All right, let's go to the lines. Pastor Thomas Jackson, thanks for holding, Reverend. God bless you.
Thank you, and I call for one reason, but I got to get something. Bullock, I want you to know that I am 100% on your line of thinking, always have been, and y'all both gave a perfect example why I think that way. Kanye, I'm going to listen up, because first of all, we are not a monolithic person or people.
Right.
And so, because his thoughts are not our thoughts, or his ways are not our ways, we got to get away from it because we disagree with somebody, don't like somebody. We're not monolithic, and we get upset when people make us monolithic. Kanye has a right and have a right under the Constitution to say and believe, and sometimes we got to dig a little further into why he says what he says. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong, but he got a right to say it. And I am ticked off when the radio station said they're going to cut him off, and all these other white folks get on here and say things about it, and they don't cut them off. And we ain't man in this. We just opening up ourselves for something foolishly. And so I need to get that out. And you said something else that a lot of people will admit to, but I will because I'm a learner. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, 2 masters, 1 doctor. And you said something that struck a note with me. You said that most of our people, the grandparents and everybody else, don't know enough about our history. I'm one of those. I am absolutely one of those. That's why defeated. And I will no longer continue to do this Anglo-Saxon teaching my folk when I know now that I was taught wrong. And I have enough sense to understand that that's okay because that's what I was taught. I didn't know no better. But now that I know better, I'll be foolish not to make sure I teach my kids, my church folks, better than what I know. So I want you to know I'm one of those folks, and that the truth be told, there's a lot of folks that's that way, and they get upset when you speak these truths. And what I called you about, you're another thing, another reason. You say that people get upset with us. I belong to a lot of groups, but I have my own mind. I've always been outspoken. And I didn't know nothing about how history and nothing. I think Paul Taylor, when I was young, that gave me a consciousness of our black experience. When the teacher, he was always in the community telling folks and doing things and showing folks about black unity and everything. And I couldn't accept it then because I didn't know no better. But I know better now. And I called you for this reason. You're absolutely right about our political party. I've been a Democrat all my life. I've been in politics for over 50 years. Involved actively. And then I got offended this week Tuesday when Dylan came before us, and he came before us and said that he came here because he realized that he can't win, the state can't win an election without the black vote, the black church, in the community that is concentrated with African Americans and people of color. That is to me in two ways. First of all, you come to us on the after effect. Okay? You come to the church after you made a decision and then tell us to forget everything. And then you just told me that you can't win without us. And then when I look out for the ticket of all white folks, that's silly. And I'm a Democrat, but I'm not voting for that.
Yeah.
I promise you, I'm not even encouraging nobody to vote for that mess. Because now you're telling me to move in an area that I'm totally against spiritually. We talked about the Republican Party, and now they try to put us in the same position as those evangelical Christians that have forgotten about God and just started voting politics. I'm not going to do that one. And secondly, I'm tired of a Democrat coming telling us the sky is falling, and if we don't vote for this, all hell going to break loose. No, the sky is not falling. If we don't for the Democratic Party, that means those white folks will lose their good job, and they will suffer more than us. So sometimes we just got to stand on truth, take our sacrifice, and I guarantee you, if we do that, either party will start respecting us. So I thank you for letting me get that out because that party, I was upset when he came before us. With that mess, you need us, but you didn't need us when you put that kick together. You didn't need us before the convention was called to educate us about these folks. So, I am with you 100%, and I think Kanye had a right to say what he said, and I agree with him too. Now that's me, that's my opinion, and I ain't changing it, brother, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Pastor, and thank you for saying what you said. We're going to get as many people in as we can. I want Mike to make his announcement. So we're rolling. We're just going to be rolling, y'all. Let's go line 2, Eric. You're on the air. Talk to us.
Hi, that's Mark.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. You know, I called in earlier when you said something about state legally, and I just wanted to call in and say that I agree with anything that you have said today and always. And regarding Steve Liebling, in my opinion, is a racist. And he doesn't even realize it. Every day he's always talking about black people and black experience, you know, and trying to act like, you know, he always talking about his white privilege. And to me, I think that's very offensive. I mean, he may be white, but people like Dan Gilbert, they don't consider him.
Right.
You know, he's not a white person like they are. And to me, I think he sounds, I don't want to say stupid, but he sounds stupid when he's talking about his white privilege. And the only reason I think he had low gold on was so that he could always talk about black people and, you know, try to put us down and everything like that. And like I say, I like Steve Liebling. I don't think he realizes how much of a racist he is. He once spoke about a terrible experience that he had when he was about 9 years old, and an experience that involves someone black. And it seemed like he's so upset about that he's angry at all black people because of that. But that's what I wanted to say. And I love Kanye West. The only thing he did wrong was not marry Beyonce.
Thank you for calling. I appreciate the call. That would have been interesting.
He married his sister.
Yeah, he should have married his sister. And look, I would say, because I want to get some more callers in, but let me just say, a lot of white folks don't know how much racism they have internalized, and a lot of progressive whites don't know. I mean, that's something that they have to confront, and I think they should do a lot more.
Well, a lot of them don't even understand what racism is.
And they should do a lot more work on their side of the street. I mean, I think the whole white people interpreting black experience, that game, man, is bankrupt. Let's go to line 11. Maria.
Hello there.
Hey, Mama Maria, how you doing?
Oh, my goodness, I'm so glad to get on to say hello to my superhero.
Hello.
You are definitely my superhero. I've been listening for the past 3 days, but I had some appointments I had to go to. But you are so on point, and I just love you so much.
I love you too.
For everything you're doing, everything you're saying, and as far as Kanye is concerned, I appreciate the brother when he spoke up about George Bush didn't care about black folk during Katrina.
Yeah.
And then when he came forth about his mother, he said they killed his mother. And he was telling the truth about that surgery thing. And so, other than that, I'm like the woman that just got off, someone, I think it was Michael. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Like him, when I think it was him who said that economically, he should have married Beyonce. The money should have
She married his sister.
to us,
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
So all these billions and millions is going back to them. So, hey, he dropped the bomb there. Other than that, I'm headed to your church, baby.
All right. All right, Mama. I see you Sunday. Line 10, Aiden. You're on the air. Talk to us.
Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks for calling.
There's a comment.
Are you on speakerphone?
Yeah, I'm taking it off right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So first of all, with Kanye talking about free-spirited, loving everyone, so forth on, that's not Trump. So, Trump just finished bombing Syria, so that can't happen. Secondly, I don't understand where Brother Kanye is coming from, because you talked about free speech. Sometimes free speech can step.
Actually, we're talking about free thought, not free speech.
Yeah,
Free thought, yeah.
Free thought.
Which is like freely thinking.
Critical
Really,
thinking.
we're talking about critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking.
Well, yeah, critical thinking. If he was thinking critically, what did he expect for our forefathers and mothers to do after they did start rebelling? Walk into the studio, grab a mic?
Yeah, I don't know.
He needs a history lesson also. He needs, because I read his comments. He needs a history lesson also.
I think he was being Socratic. Brother Aiden, I thank you for calling. Appreciate the call. I think y'all don't know how to listen. I mean, he was.
I listened and I read.
He was being Socratic, man.
But,
no, for real, like for real. Do you? I mean, you know what that means, right?
Yeah,
the Socratic method.
Yeah, the Socratic
right?
method.
You learn, right? I mean, the Socratic method. Your claim is not the final truth. I mean, you start with a question, you engage in a conversation, and the idea is that if you engage in the conversation appropriately through the Socratic elenchus, the Socratic method, you will arrive at a more refined truth that in philosophy people believe, and people just believe it outside, corresponds to reality. I mean, so you don't knock stuff off the table when you use the Socratic method. You refine it, right? It's like, man, black folks don't know how to be Socratic, right? Now you got a Socratic method, you got the Cartesian method, the methodological doubt that arrives at truth. You got the Kantian method, right? The transcendental deduction. I mean, these are all different ways of thinking about different scientific methods to arrive at more refined claims that are supposed to correspond to reality, right? You don't get emotional when you hear something and knock it down.
Has he arrived yet?
You can't engage in the Socratic method by yourself, Mike.
No, I'm just asking. Has he arrived yet?
No,
he's gotten a whole lot of comments on Twitter.
But the comments, he got all emotional and emotive. He shouldn't have said that.
I'm just saying, has he arrived yet? It's just a basic question.
None of that stuff.
This is the Imhotep method of philosophy.
Is a part of the Socratic
method. Now, maybe there is an Imhotep.
Well, Imhotep was a philosopher before Socrates.
Imhotep was not a philosopher
Yes,
because philosophy is uniquely Greco. Hellenistic.
We know that the Greek philosophers learned from the ancient Kemites.
We know that the Greek philosophers learned from Kemet. Aristotle says they are better in math than us. Pythagoras obviously got the Pythagorean theorem from Egypt. But philosophy, so-called, because it is a Greek word, right? Love of Sophia, right? Wisdom, right? Is a remix or an evolution of concepts and ideas, right, that the Greeks borrowed from, George GMJ stole the legacy from Kemet, because philosophy is fundamentally disconnected from religious realities, right? And most of the deep thought that occurred in Kemet was tied to deities. But go ahead, make your announcement, man. Don't get me started, man.
So
people don't even know how deep we can go here.
So coming up this Sunday, I'm doing another presentation at the new Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, 71 Oakland Avenue. So the film Black Panther, a lot of people have seen it. #1 for 5 weeks. $1.3 billion worldwide, third largest grossing movie nationwide. So I'm doing a presentation, a Black Panther analysis, African culture, history, and Afrofuturism. Because this movie is very deep, and it ties to African culture. There are about 11 different African cultures that are represented in the film. It relates to African history. We're going to deal with a number of different themes. How does the film relate to African history, the role of black women in the film. We'll deal with the impact of African people, the impact it's having on African people globally. It started a black money movement in Brazil. We'll deal with the politics and natural hairstyles, background information on the Black Panther comic book. Because to understand the film, you have to understand the Black Panther comic book. Okay, because a lot of the characters and storylines come from the comic book. So this is taking place Sunday, May 6, 2018, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the new Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, 71 Oakman Avenue in Highland Park, Michigan, off of Hamilton, right near the Davidson Freeway. It's a free event, donations accepted. For more information, visit our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. AfricanHistoryNetwork.com is right on the home page. And then also, you can give us a call, 313-462-0003, 313-462-0003. I've done presentations then with Black Panther in Baltimore. People were blown away by it. At your church, you did one. That was dealing with lessons from the film Black Panther. So come on out. And this Sunday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the African History Network show, we'll talk to them about Kanye. I'm trying to get Professor Kaba Kamene on also to deal with some history as well. We'll talk about it a little bit at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe. She also sells comic books, and she has Black Panther comic books there as well. Okay, Nandi's Knowledge Cafe.
All right, let's take a couple of quick calls. Line 3, Al, you're on the air. Talk to him. Hey.
Thank you for taking my call.
All right.
And I'm trying to get off. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for taking my call. I am a 68-year-old black man. I have lived in Detroit all my life. I love your show.
Thank you, brother.
Keep up what you're doing. As far as I'm concerned, you are the best show on the radio.
Thank you.
Black people. What I'd like to say is, make a couple of words, and I'm going to get off the phone. I don't like rap. I have never listened to rap because they denigrate women. So I never listened to it. So I don't know the rap artists. You are right. Kids do not know Malcolm, Martin, Ida B. Wells, Nat Turner. I've got 9 grandkids. None of them know those names. They know, oh, well, Martin was a good black man. Okay, well, what did he do? Have no choice. Kanye's comment, at first, when I heard it, I was disturbed. I thought about it. I listened to your input, and I changed my mind. Slavery is a choice. He's right on. Amistad movie. Watch it. Let people remember. A lot of people jumped over. There's a bloody trail of slaves that jumped overboard from Africa to our continent.
Yeah.
Haiti. People don't know who Haiti, what happened to Haiti.
Haitian Revolution.
They don't remember Nat Turner, what he did. They don't even know why he failed, because somebody told them. The new slavery, in my opinion, is the EBT card. Everybody got one.
Yep.
I have worked hard all my life in Detroit.
And that's what y'all
I never had no damn EBT card. Never had no welfare handout. I work for what I get. It gives you character. It makes you appreciate what you have. I'm going to come to your church as soon as I get a chance.
Thank you.
One of the most important people, black men, that I learned about, and I didn't learn about it until after I went back to college for a third time down at, I can't think of it. I went to Lewis Business College. And I had a professor that was from Wayne State. Best black history person I ever knew. But one of the most important people he talked about was Christian Diop, because of his discovery of black people being the first people on earth and proving it.
Yeah.
Got the shank out the Diop? Got the shank out the joke? Yeah. Yes.
About your mama?
Right.
Right.
You talking about your grandma?
Yeah, that's the programming.
And Al, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for listening, man.
That's the
Hope to
programming.
see you one Sunday, man. Thank you for your comments. We are running out of time, but I want to let the sister get the last word. Ilma, line 1. You got a 45 seconds.
Is that all?
I know, right? I know.
On here over half
I know. That's why I said I gotta let the sister talk. We're gonna take a minute. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. In essence, I'm going to try and wrap it up for you.
All right.
I can understand Kanye's statement 100%. Do I agree with all of it? No. Because I think that he should have qualified a time period and applied it to us as to why he thinks that we're still enslaved for 400 years. I agree with him saying they taught us how to think. I remember in elementary school when we first learned how to develop outlines, and if you didn't stick to that diagram, you were given an E or an F. By the time I arrived in college, diagrams were all over the place. I can go up, down, sideways, whatever. But he says that we're being constantly told what to do, how to think, what to say, and I agree with him. And as an artist, he says, I'm just connected with the universe. He doesn't want anybody telling him what to do. Even he doesn't subscribe to icons, and he used the illustration of the Nazi symbol all over India, and that it doesn't mean what Hitler meant it to say. We are in prison today in Detroit. I agree with that statement 100%. Because we have put white folk all over this city. It's like the modern-day plantation. And I go back to Lowndes County back in the 60s, and they developed the Freedom Party.
Lowndes County Freedom Organization, 1965.
Yes, that's it. They realized that they could collectively use their political might to control local political institutions, and that they were going to be met with violence. They were prepared to give their lives up. And because of freedom and separation from the system, which is not free, they knew what they were going to go through. We are not willing to make that sacrifice. We do not have the mindset and the backbone to do it. So we are mentally imprisoned today in Detroit. We're sitting down there with mush-mouth council members who do nothing but check off, okay, everything that doesn't put forth.
Emma, you wrapped it up. That's the
we need to
last
stop
word.
tolerating that nonsense.
Hey, look, guys, great conversation. Thanks, Mike, for coming.
Nandi's Sunday, May 6th, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Visit AfricanHistoryNetwork.com for more information. I also have a video I did there dealing with some of Kanye West's comments. You need to check that out.
Saturday, we've got the Chop Up.
Chop Up.
396 LaBelle from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The haircuts are free. And then today, we've got Fish Friday. Come get your T-shirts. Support the People Show. 16400 West 7 Mile.
Economic empowerment.
Greenfield and Southfield. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here. You got to make way for the other show. Hey, this is Michael Imhotep once again. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be on later today on our Facebook fan page, the African History Network. What's up, sister? You all right? It's good to see you. I'm on Facebook. What's up, Steve? You all right?
Can I say hi to your Facebook?
Yeah, go ahead. So this is my girl, Nurse Charm.
Hey, Facebook.
This is my girl, Nurse Charm.
Yes, that's right. Peace.
And then the next host on 910 is Steve Niebling.
Yeah, and we're calling out the 3, 9, 10 AM host who defended Kanye's ridiculous, atrocious.
You've been going hard. I've been sharing.
You see my video I did on Kanye?
Yes,
and then I did a show last night.
Yeah.
Because I did with the fake Harriet Tubman quote.
Trust me, I've been glued to your page.
Absolutely.
Oh, I missed it. When did you do that yesterday?
Yeah, I did that last night on Facebook, and it's on my Facebook page.
He had to break down the facts.
We'll do it a Sunday. So I'm trying to get Professor Kaba Kamene on my show Sunday, but we'll be back on tonight. But I'm at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe this Sunday, May 6th. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. doing a presentation there with the film Black Panther. Visit AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. I got to get out of here. Talk to y'all later. Peace.